is Fox 5 Midday News.
All right, time to work out. And last week,
Dance.
we helped you. You can dance.
I'm going
Go
to.
for it.
Keep going.
I'll talk, you dance. Last week, we helped you strengthen your golf swing, which I thought was some great tips that Tucker brought us. And the only thing is you weren't on a golf course. I was a little disappointed, but it looks like you're changing that this time around.
Hey, yeah, that's right. In fact, fitness expert David Payne and I hit the court. Yeah, the court for some exercises designed to boost your tennis game. You know, Wimbledon's starting.
All right, Fox 5, no pain. Fitness tip of the week, and actually this week having a good time playing some tennis out here with David. David, you're going to teach me the ins and outs of a good tennis game, right?
Yeah, today we're focusing on the movement patterns and the musculature you use to play tennis.
So it's not actually the game of tennis we're talking about here.
Not as much the game as it is preparing and injury prevention. If we strengthen the muscles necessary for those basic tennis movements, we can play stronger and play longer without getting hurt.
All right, now I play a little tennis in my day, but I know everybody out there hasn't. Tell me a little bit about tennis. What are we working?
Well, with tennis, it's a lot of lateral movement and a lot of rotational movement.
Okay.
So we have some equipment set up over here, and we're going to do
cardiovascular as well, right? You got to be pretty good. You got to
absolutely
be able to
cardio, but most importantly, it's the skill set associated with that lateral and rotational movements.
Okay, so before we talk about the movements, let's just talk more about tennis. You can play at a club, or there are public courts all over the city where you can play.
There are public courts all over the city,
yeah.
And then there are clubs like Sport&Health, who actually, they're one of the biggest in this region. They have more tennis courts, indoor and outdoor, than any other facility. So you can, it's really good to have a club that has tennis because you can play indoor during inclement weather.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So,
okay, so now teach me some of the moves here to kind of get me in shape to play tennis.
So because we do a lot of lateral movement in tennis, it's very important to strengthen those inner and outer thighs.
All right.
So we have a couple resistance bands here, and we're just going to walk the white line using some banded resistance.
Okay.
So we'll just both
So
grab
I'm following
one.
your lead here.
We want to bend those
Okay, now
knees
before we get
slightly.
started, these bands, can we find them at a health store?
You can find these at any health club, any health store, and the resistance is associated to the color. So different color means different resistance.
Oh,
so
really?
we just want to bend the knees a little bit and just step.
So we're kind of walking like a crab.
Exactly, and you feel the resistance there.
Yeah.
Okay? Now a second exercise, that one's more for lateral movement, the second one's more for rotational movement. So we have a medicine ball here, and we're going to mimic that hitting the ball, the swing. More of a rally swing of our volley swing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this medicine ball and we're going to assume that the ball's the racket, only we're adding a little weighted resistance, and we're just turning. So yeah, I'm left-handed, so I would just practice.
You lefty?
Just mimicking that swing.
Let me try. All right, and how many of these am I going to do? Just
well, we would do 15 on each side. You definitely want to work out both sides.
So there's my forehand. Now, what do I do for the backhand?
There you go.
Reverse
and
motion?
you can just turn it and go the other direction to the backhand. There you go. And the object is to strengthen those muscles associated with this sport, because a lot of people, they sit around all winter and then they come out in the summer, and that's when you get hurt because you think you're in high school again, and you need to build up with any exercise.
Right. Okay, for more information, click on the Health tab. Look for David's smiling face. All the information's there. All the past segments are there. Hey, David, I finally found something I can beat you in, man. I'm going back.
He's right, guys. I thought it would never happen, but there's something Tucker's better than me.
Get out on the court and give me 20. I want you moving left and right.
And it's even more impressive that you can do it with a racquetball racket, Tucker. That was
a smaller size racket. But you know, I had not played tennis in a while, and tennis is a lot of fun.
It's a great sport, and it does get you moving around. And you were a little winded at the beginning.
You know what the key is? You have to play with somebody that's the same skill level as you, because otherwise it's not very much fun.
That's actually very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
That's
and it takes a little bit of practice
to
get sharp again, but it's a lot of fun once you get out there, and then you're exercising, you don't even know you're exercising.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's good.
Good tips
to your skill level.
Nice to see you outside, too.
I play with 8-year-olds.
Do you? Yeah. Do you have to with Connor a little bit?
Yeah. No, he's not 8 yet. But.
Do they buy you ice cream when they beat you?
Yeah.
Kind of the allowance deal.